Y'all want equal rights. Y'all want less time. Y'all want better trailers. Y'all want all this shit from me. I'm gonna get rid of all y'all. Go find somebody desperate. And he got the second turbo cast. Yeah. One more PR thing, right? I gotta get into one more PR thing. So this past week on Twitter, everybody was kind of wondering about the backstory in relation to the first turbo cast leaving the show and how the second turbo cast came into the picture. Because it was never really clear to us over the years how it all really went down. We had our own assumptions. I had my own assumptions of how it went down as a kid and then how it went down as an adult. If you really watch Turbo, I'm not like a Whoopi Goldberg and Ghost where I'm a hustle you with spirits and the energy of the world. I ain't that type of nigga. But I am pretty good at picking up on energy from people. And if you watch the first 2 episodes of Power Rangers Turbo, you could tell for some reason JDF was not feeling it. You could look and tell like he ain't really there. You know, he don't give a fuck. You can tell he didn't care. So at what point did he not care and why? We got some interesting backstory via a Twitter thread. Fuck all that X shit. This is called Twitter. Okay? We're going to pull up the videos and we're going to watch these videos and kind of break it down in terms of what happened, right? So, the first one we're going to watch is a clip from Power Rangers Playback. Nakia Burress and Catherine Sutherland. And they were talking about their exit from Power Rangers Turbo. Put a view up for y'all right now. Hold on, here we go. And why it happened the way it happened. Here we go. These women did not age, by the way. They did not age. I swear to God, they didn't.
We found out about that we were going to no longer be on the show. How did we find out about it?
Yeah, we found this is an awful story, but Johnny brought a newspaper to the set,
and room for the top. Dope.
We read that they were auditioning for Power Rangers, and it was really shocking. Like, Jason Frank had expressed that he wanted to leave. He'd been on the show a long time and he wanted to leave. But we really thought that we would finish out the season. And for whatever reason, I think they were just done with replacing people.
Yeah. Boy, Hyman was like, you know what? I'm tired of y'all asses. Because you see, I replaced 3 people. I bring 3 more on. Then 2 motherfuckers want to leave. Then I got to replace them. Then somebody that I replaced years ago, Austin St. John, wants to come back. Shit. I'm tired of all y'all asses. Y'all begging for money. Y'all want equal rights. Y'all want less time. Y'all want better trailers. Y'all want all this shit from me. I'm going to get rid of all y'all. Go find somebody desperate. And he got the second turbo cast. We're going to let Captain Sutherland finish her story. I'm talking too much.
They replaced Amy Jo. They replaced Karen, and then they obviously replaced Austin Twee and Walter, and then Steve. And I think they were just like, we can't do that again. Especially, I don't think we could have stayed on the show without Jason either.
See, now that's some real. Now it takes a real motherfucker to be like, if it ain't for that man over there, I would have been asked out early on. See, that's why I really fuck with Captain Sutherland on a personal level, because it takes a real secure person to be like, hey, look, my lights were on for a long time because of that motherfucker. Like, yeah, I'm good at some of my shit, but it's his doing from a positive standpoint. That's real.
That would have been weird.
Yeah.
So even though it's fine, like that's show business, it just was really cold. It just felt very cold.
Well, what?
All right, that's the first clip. Right now, do I agree that it was cold-blooded? Oh, that was fucked up. That was fucked up. We ain't gonna play no games about it. that was 1,000% fucked up. To find out that you're going to end up getting replaced on your job while you're at your job, while reading the newspaper, that's fucked up. Because I heard the story before. They were actually in the makeup trailer. They were in the makeup trailer getting ready to go to set. And imagine you getting ready to go to set to film, and now you finding out 5 minutes before they put your motherfucking mascara on. Oh, shit. I'm coming up on my last days of doing this shit. That's fucked up. That's grimy. Here go the other part of Nakia Barista and Captain Sutherland talking. That's fucked up.
Family, and we were looking out for one another.
They had their reasons, and it is what it is. There was a couple of moments that were really painful where I was asked to read with Nakia's replacement, and
Nakia's replacement wound up being Tracy Lynn Cruz, who was Ashley. Now, why the fuck were they asking Catherine Sutherland to read with Tracy? I'm assuming it might have been because they were thinking about trying to find a way to keep Catherine, and they were trying to see if there was going to be chemistry between the two. That's fucking weird, man. I don't know if Hyman got the tape at the headquarters and they had on some nefarious clothing. I don't know what that's weird. It might be a Michael Bay, Megan Fox type thing, where you had a bitch wash your car in a bikini and you keep the video as, collateral. I don't know.
refused because I thought it was so disrespectful. And there was a lot of things that were just, it was hurtful because this was our family. We were a family.
And protecting one another as well. Yeah.
So.
Don't tell Vin Diesel that.
I just, when we interviewed Steve, which I completely forgot about. I don't know if I knew back then or forgot about it or whatever, but he said that he had asked for a raise for
all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Who, Steve Cardenas? That's some bullshit, Rocky. You Rocky asking for a raise? Shit. You better play your role, Rocky. You better hop your ass in that red ape door and shut the fuck up. Shit.
Straight across. And they told him no, right? Yeah. And that's why he ended up leaving the show.
Yes.
And that's where I'm talking about, well, we're a family and we were looking out for one another. Because he was like, I'm not just coming here for myself. I want all of us to be equal. And it just, it just wasn't happening. But,
they had their reasons.
Okay. So, keeping it a big buck, they had every single right to be like, hey, dog, we want some more money, right? Let's really be real. They had every single right to come to set and be like, look, we want some more money. This is fucked up. We're going through these shooting conditions in different weather, different, places. We're doing easily 40 plus episodes a year because you're talking about old 90s television. Old 90s television was easily shows 35 plus episodes a year. It ain't today's streaming quota where you got 8 high quality episodes and you shoot for 2 months. No, it ain't none of that. It's old shit. Plus, they were going around promoting the show, making appearances at children's hospitals, museums, malls, McDonald's, Burger King. They were doing all that shit. So to not get paid adequately was fucked up. And also how they found out was fucked up. But we gonna get to the actual meat of it. And the meat of it is kind of funny because it shows a piece of why there was resentment towards JDF from so many Ranger actors, because he had such a great relationship with Hyman Saban that he kind of, in a way, was like an on-set CEO. We're going to get to that clip right now. Shout out to Boogie. That's my homie from Chicago for the clip. Shout out to Boogie. Rest in peace, JDF. I don't like seeing videos of that man talking because I get a little sad and shit, but we got to do it for the people. We got to do it for the people. I feel like Common, nigga. The people. Here we go.
guys sold pencils and you know, so if it wasn't, and I worked really close with Heim.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was really on hands in the first couple seasons, and then when Turbo came around, all the actors in there said, "Hey man, Jason, you're like the golden boy. We've never."
And JDF was such a PG guy that him saying, "Hey, you're the golden boy," that's so nice to put it. They're like basically back then, you were teacher's pet, you were Glazer, you riding Hyman's dick. Like back then, they were really going at it. I'm sure they were.
Never met Heim. I said, "What? You guys never met Heim? How long you been working? A year and a half?" I said, "Don't worry."
That's crazy. That's wild. And you know what? Karen Ashley told a story about that I'm going to get into later on.
I'll take care of it. So I went in and I talked to Heim and said, "Listen, the actors don't know you, and I have my ear on the streets, and everyone's getting kind of agitated. I think you need to go there, you know, and see him. I don't need to go there. I'll just pay you all more. I'll pay you more money. What do you?"
Damn, that motherfucker hated Power Rangers.
I'm not asking for money. I'm asking if you come to set. I said, "People need this, like a pat on the back." And this was Turbo. He's like, "No." I said, "I quit." And he never told me when I walked out that door. He said, "Jason, if you leave, we are going to fire everyone." And I had this, and it took time for them to get fired. But I had this, and I went back to set. And how did it go? Not good. I'm leaving because I need this. But Saban wasn't like that. So as martial artists, we are like that ourselves.
Yeah.
We are also like that to students and staff.
So did JDF get these motherfuckers fired? Did he get these motherfuckers fired? Damn. So he went back to set. They're like, "Hey man, how'd it go?" It didn't go good. 2 months later, you're fired. Damn. Shit.
Because I learned the hard way of being hardcore. I didn't want to be like that kind of a businessman, but I did learn a lot. I learned almost all my stuff.
Wow. That's a crazy ass story, bro. That's a fucked up, crazy ass story. That's a story for your ass right there, boy. That's fucked up. So basically, JDF went to Hyman Saban. He had a real close relationship with this dude on a personal level. And like I said earlier, you had Karen Ashley that didn't meet Hyman Saban until the premiere of the 95 movie is when she met this man. And she walked up to him and said, "Hey, I'm Karen Ashley," and tried to shake his hand. And Hyman Saban was like, "Who are you?" "Who are you?" He held her with the who? And Karen was so hurt by that. And I agree with her because she's the only black character on the show. She's the only black woman in the history of the show at that point. She had braids down to her ass cheeks. How could you not know who she is? So that's been a whole thing with Hyman Saban not really wanting to be hands-on with nothing. Just worried about the money. "Oh, I don't want to pay for those doors to get shipped from Japan. Go buy the toys. Oh, I don't want to do that. That's too expensive. Do this instead." He's worried about the finances and everything else he don't give a fuck about. So it's sad to think that JDF saying, "Hey man, can you come down to the set and just say hi to everybody? You ain't got to spend no money. Just say what up to everybody." Nah, fuck that. I ain't making no time for that, dog. What y'all want? How much money y'all want? And they like, "We don't want no money, man. We just want to get a chance to know you. Kick it with you a little bit. We want you to see the process on set." Fuck that. I'm not doing that. So why are you here? Like, damn. And JDF had that sort of relationship to go up to the CEO's office and talk to him. That shows you that the only PR actor that was ever valued by the higher ups was JDF. He was the only one valued. They didn't give a fuck about nobody else. They did not care. They said, "We're going to replace you, Austin. We're going to replace you, Walter. Steve, we're going to replace you with a kid. You're going to get the fuck up out of here because you sprained your back. We're going to get you up out the paint. But we care so much about JDF remaining on the show. And once the Tommy character was set to leave, they said they all got to go. Everybody got to get the fuck up out of here. It was nice to hear an actor say, if he got to leave, we got to leave. That was dope. Because he was the one holding it all together from a character plot standpoint anyway. Though that motherfucker hated kids. Nigga. Some of them looks he would give Justin, and Turbo was like, really? Like, it's like a double look. Like Zordon, it's a kid here. Also, it's a kid here? Like, what? What? I gotta go to children's hospitals and malls and birthday parties and interact with the kids. Now I got one on set and I got a kid at home. The fuck? Trakina's actress wanted more pay and she left during the team up. Yep. Lost Galaxy. Lost Galaxy Lightspeed team up. Trakina's revenge. Yes, you're right. Hearing stories like this shows you how much Stan Lee and Kevin Feige actually cared because they pretty much went to every Marvel project set. Yes. Kevin Feige goes to every set, interacts with people, kind of watches over the process, making sure everything's coming together in a good way, checks on people, on to the next project. It ain't a single MCU project that Kevin Feige has not been on set for. Now, he may not be there the entire time because he's busy, but he'll pop up on the set of Hawkeye. He'll appear on the set of The Eternals, on the set of Doctor Strange, on the set of Spider-Man. He'll make an appearance on the set of Black Panther to make sure everybody good. He a real one for that. Saban said, I don't want to see them motherfuckers. He wanted to write a check. Imagine what kind of money you got to have to say, how much money y'all want? And just get to writing. Like, that's like that one scene in Lightspeed Rescue with Kelsey's grandmother, where she saw Kelsey and Carter in her mansion, and she was like, how much do you want? I was like, shit, bitch, give me $5 billion. You won't ever hear from me again. I would have been asking for some money. Fuck all that. Oh, we need the necklace you have because no. Give me $5 billion, and I'll give $1 billion to the demons underneath Mariner Bay to go away, and I keep $4 billion for myself. Fuck that. Linux said, I got you. Danny Slavin left mid-production because he didn't agree with the script. Yep, okay. What else you got? They were not union. They didn't have a team protecting their work condition. No, they didn't. Nope. Not at all. Nope. But, Jaime Saban is a little grimy because he knew what he was doing. I'm going to get some motherfuckers who like 20, 19, 21. You down bad. You eating Lunchables. You down bad. You trying to get out your parents' place. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you a job on arguably the most popular television show for kids. You're going to be a serious regular. You're going to be in every episode. You're going to be popping out here in these streets. And I'm going to give you a low-ass wage. But when you desperate, that low wage, boy, you feel like a millionaire in that motherfucker. You feel like you're on a Temu commercial. You balling right now. But over time, you start to realize, wait, y'all making what? Wait, I don't make money off the toys, but that's my face. I don't make money off the McDonald's menus, but that's my face. You begin to feel some sort of way. And then also consider this. Back in the 90s, cons weren't really a thing like that. So it wasn't like an actor or an actress could say, you know what? I'm making this from the show, but I'm ready to go get this on the side over at this San Diego Comic-Con. It wasn't really a thing like that. So it was money from the show. money from the show, and that was it. And you better budget well. Prince said, Saban ain't shit. I agree. The way most people get treated by their bosses, especially in the entertainment industry, is really fucked up. I hope I'm not never that guy when I start my company. Word, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. You want motherfuckers to respect you? Be the opposite of Hyman Saban. All right, kids? That's today's lesson. Don't be Hyman. Don't be Hyman Saban. So a bit of Leo's dialogue was dubbed by Mike's actor, LOL, Code. Really? Damn. I did not know that. That's crazy. I feel for all the actors, even the MMPR first cast. We make fun of Austin, but I understand. Yeah. Oh, nigga. Austin pizza box wrestling is going to forever be hilarious. But I do feel for that, though. Real shit. They work the actors sadly like slaves. Get in the van. We have a gig to go to. They work the actors like Sentinel Prime was working them minor bots in Transformers 1. Nigga, ain't gonna be no off days. I need your mind 20% for that Energon. Ain't gonna be no off days. Fuck that. Get that Energon. Fuck it. Where is Saban right now? He been MIA for a minute, LOL. Shit. I want to say last time you publicly saw him was at the 2017 Power Rangers movie premiere. That was the last time I seen that man publicly. I ain't seen him since. I got you. Okay, he want the fuckery. Okay, y'all, let's get ready to watch Project Zodiac. Let's watch Project Zodiac. Oh Lord, here we go. Ever heard of King Onger Sentai Power Rangers Wakanda? Awesome is serious. Watching it at the moment, the visuals, the Zord formations, and the morphs are satisfying to watch. I haven't seen the entirety of it, but King Ogre, visually, that shit's fire. Onger. Before I get corrected, Onger. Ogre. Onger. He go cow right now. Nigga got it wrong again. I'm gonna get you, nigga. Uh-huh. It's pronounced King Onger. Yeah, nigga. He got it wrong again. Mad as hell. All right, y'all. Hey, Marcus. Search Drakina Revenge Team Up Morph 2. Let me see this shit. Okay, I'm gonna watch this real fast. Let me see this shit. Drakina's Revenge Morph 2. Let me see this shit. Oh! Morph 2. Okay, this is the one outside the building. There was obviously Sentai footage. Let me see this shit. Oh, Gamer Boy, you motherfucker, you bitch. Older. I knew y'all was gonna do that bullshit. Okay, here we go. Watch this shit. Terrell said King Onger was dope, and I like the character motivation, especially when everyone from all regions decided to work together. That moment was fire. Gamer Boy 64, go on here, brother. Go commit that. All right, here we go. Let's watch this shit. Let me see this. Kingdom's Revenge Morph 2.
You're in for a big disappointment.
Guys, ready?
Ready!
Ah, okay. Is that why Leo sounded like that? Because I always thought as a kid, I was like, he sound weird right there, but I couldn't really put my mind on why he sounded so weird. Damn, that's weird. Wow, so Mike's actor dubbed over the lines. That's tough. No wonder why he sounded so weird. Like, he sound weird as fuck. Audio dubbed and shit.
You're in for a big disappointment.
Guys, ready?
Ready! Go, Galactic!
All because Mike wasn't in the two-way, right? I don't think he was.
Galaxy Green!
That's who we
Galaxy
got.
Blue!
Galaxy Yellow!
This guy's
Galaxy
putting
Pink!
a motherfucker in here. This guy's changing.
Rescue! Rescue!
Basic force are basic. They always been fun. Fireworks.
Rescue ready!
What fireworks say?
Blue
What
Ranger,
fireworks?
ready! Green Ranger, rescue ready!
Yellow Ranger, rescue ready! Pink Ranger, rescue ready!
What fireworks say? Oh, okay. So, okay, wait. They started doing the fireworks. They went to New Zealand, right? Or yeah, they went to New Zealand and shit. No, they got fireworks right here.
There may only be 7 of us, but we can still take care of you guys.
How about 11 of us?
It can't be. This is
Why Ashley looks so unmotivated? She said, look so unmotivated. So unmotivated. Damn, baby.
great.
This
Yeah.
your Avengers moment right
Yes,
here.
it can.
Read this shit.
Ready?
Let's rock it!
She is so unmotivated.
In space!
We thought you could use a little help.
All right. You guys ready to join the party?
Tool belt on. Tool belt. Let's go. Who we got? Oh, not you.
Ready.
Here we go. Yeah. I need that in I need fireworks. I need the fireworks. I need the multicolored LGBTQ plus explosions. I need that. I need that in my life. I need it. I don't care. No, I need that. It ain't Power Rangers if we don't get the fireworks. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Lennox said, we don't need your help. Fuck you saying we don't need your help, basically. Yo, Andros put that nigga back on ice. It's like, you tried to fuck my bitch, put you back on ice. The music really hyped you up back then. Oh, facts. Boy, that in space theme transition to the Lost Galaxy theme, chills. In space, come on, dog. Saban said, "Who's spending money on fireworks?" Right. Now that was the one day he showed up to set. Said, "The fuck? Oh, wait, what? Wait. They don't have that in the Japanese footage already? Can we just copy and paste? What the fuck?" Now, boy, Hamid Saban will have Power Rangers use a fucking IG filter, a TikTok filter. Fuck that, nigga. Get some firework filters up there. Fuck that. The hell, nigga. You better put a green screen up and go to YouTube and type in fireworks. The fuck? The fuck? Oh my god, that was so fucking weird, bro. That was dope as fuck though. Dope as hell. I even caught how like in that moment, like we all know, just because TJ was blue in space, it does not mean that TJ was not a leader in any kind of way, because he was. You know, we saw him with his turbo team up there like, hey, look, y'all ready? Like, you know, so he was still very much so a leader. So people say he ain't no leader. No, he was very much so a leader, because there were times during In Space where Andros was making bad decisions. Bad choices. Okay? like a crackhead, bad choices. And it was always TJ that could kind of like come up with battle strategies or lead the group to a better destination decision-wise than what Andros could do.